Peter Fury, and don't forget to subscribe to Porky's Corner, because I've been a helmet of the month and you need to listen to me. Yeah? So follow him, yeah? And get the fella some followers up, for Christ's sake. He wears his heart on his sleeves, the good man Russ. So follow Porky's Corner, he says it as it is, and you know, I appreciate the helmet of the month, Russ. No problem.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Give me just one example. You give me one example of where you haven't walked forward and outworked someone. You just give me one fight where you haven't done that. Not one.
I've shown a range of different styles.
You've shown one style.
Commonwealth, British, European.
And you've done it all with one style. Fair play to you. Fair play to you. You've done it all with one style. You've got to look at where you've fought for every single title that's been vacant. You've never defeated a champion. Never defeated the champion.
I defeated you.
Never did. I wasn't a champion. I was a 16-fight novice. It wasn't hard to beat me. Over Mackenzie nearly beat me. Over Mackenzie nearly beat me too.
Hello, all you hardcore boxing fans out there. How you doing? It's Russ here from Porky's Corner. So it's about hardcore boxing, but then again, you know that, don't you? That's why you've tuned in. Right. First of all, we're going to have a bit of a competition. I was in my local pub the other day, and a kid I went to school with, he's a businessman now, he's doing well for himself. We got talking about, you know, cars and stuff like that, what lads talk about, and trainers and that. And we had a bit of a chat about retro trainers and all that, and what trainers we wore at school. Now I'm a bit of a trainer boffin myself. These are Puma Hard Play. Look at them. Brand new Puma Hard Play retro trainers, size 10 UK. I'm going to give these away, right? And if you do win the competition, you've got to send me a picture of you holding them up. All right. So here's the question, right? How many world champions has Floyd Mayweather beaten? And how many world champions wins over world champions has Tyson Fury beaten? So if the answer's 520 for Mayweather and 2 million for Fury, just say Mayweather 520. Fury 2 million. That's all you've got to say in your email. The first person who sends me it, and you've got to be very quick because these competitions, they fly out. The first person that sends me it, right, gets a pair of size 10 UK size Puma Hard Play. And I'll also throw in, okay, I'll also throw in a free Porky's Corner teddy bear. Oops, that's a dirty one. I'll throw you a clean one and just drop that. We've got loads of them, haven't we? Can't give them away. All right, so there you go. I'll put these in here. We'll look at these, Scott, we'll look at these in a size 10. And not a size 9, so just had Kevin here. Oh, I'll have them. I said, oh, they're a 10. You're a 9, Kev. So all right, on with the show. Right, let me get this barber coat off here. Look like some farmer. I only wear that barber coat because my mum got me it. Not last Christmas, 2020 Christmas. Right, on with the show. As you can see, we've got my camera rigged up, new 4K camera. So I'm happy. Only took me about 4 hours how to figure it out. Do I think that Jesse Vargas and Liam Smith, do I think that's a good fight? Yeah, but I think Liam Smith runs over him for the simple reason. Jesse Vargas, not so long ago, was welterweight, wasn't he? Liam Smith's like, he's a big middleweight, and he spars like heavies. So even if they fight at, less than middleweight, Jesse Vargas is a small man, isn't he? So I think Liam Smith runs over him. I think it's a good fight. So Eddie Hearn's done well there. So Eddie Hearn, well done. But he's still a prick. Danny Jacobs against John Ryder is a good fight, but Jacobs is shot to bits, isn't he, really? So I think he's seen better days. So I see John Ryder overpowering him, winning, and I see Liam Smith winning. I'll have a 50 quid double on it at bookies. Not going to go for knockouts and points wins. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go for just 2 wins, Liam Smith and Ryder. And with bets I've had coming in recently at box, and I'm pretty confident about it. So, Porky, are you on the Lawrence Okoli express train? I'm nearly there with Lawrence Okoli, mainly because we never hear any scandal about Lawrence Okoli. He conducts himself well, doesn't he, in company and in interviews and things like that. And I really he's pretty dedicated, and he's got a squeaky clean trainer on it. Who you'd say he's probably, emerging as one of the top trainers in country at the moment, isn't he? Or maybe even in world. So. So I'm not on the Lawrence Okoli hype train yet, but he can clean up at cruiserweight if he wants to. So good luck to Lawrence Okoli, but I'm not there yet because he's stuck that many joints out. He was the original stinkinator even before Parker, wasn't he? But we're going to see, aren't we? But I'd like to see Lawrence Okoli move up to heavyweight and do some damage, But could you imagine Lawrence Okoli against Parker? God, that'd be awful, wouldn't it? Somebody's asked me, does Conor Benn win a world title? Well, they might be able to buy him a regular or get him upgraded from an interim to a regular. But out of the champions at the moment, you wouldn't say Conor Benn beats Errol Spence or Terence Crawford, would you? No. You wouldn't say that. You wouldn't say that at all. Is Brooke Khan a good fight, Porky? Yeah, I think it is. I think it's a good fight for them, but not for the paying public. Should have happened years ago. Should have happened when Dennis Hobson and Asif Ali tried to pull it off in Joshua's gym opening in London with Eddie Hearn, but Kell Brook's dad got involved, didn't he? And he's going to fight corner for his lad, isn't he, Kell? But the way I look at it is this. Kell Brook should have been bothered about getting the fight on for 2.8 million back in the day, because that's how I look at it, and not being bothered about Amir Khan getting 4.1 million. Amir Khan's the big draw in the fight, and he brings TV around the world. He's got a better CV. He's beat 3 times as many world champions as Kell Brook. He's a better CV. He's mixed in better company. He's Olympic silver medalist, and he's also a global superstar, isn't he? So that's why you were getting 2.8 million, Kell, and Amir were getting 4.1. So, but now they've both gone around the houses, haven't they? They've both gone around the houses, and they've ended up coming back to square one, haven't they, and fighting, but they've both got miles on clock, haven't they? The pair of them, I like this golf out here that Ben's just tried to stick into me. Ben, As if I'm going to get rid of my mate for a 59 plate golf. You know what? We're more miles on clock. Do me a favour. They're like a golf, aren't they? A pair of them are like a 59 plate golf for 120,000 on clock, aren't they? Amir Khan and Kelbrook. They've both got miles on clock, both got fragile chins, but both of them don't want to leave pound notes on the table. And that's what they believe in, isn't it, really? They believe in pound notes on tables. So that's how I look at it. What do I think to Joshua Usyk? Is that a good fight? Yeah, it is. It's a good fight. If Joshua makes adjustments, can he win it? No. He'll just go the same way as before. Joshua will come out swingers and try and rough him up. And then he can say he went out on his shield, kind of. That's all he wants. The Dylan White fight will always be there with Joshua. They'll both fight for no belt, and everybody will pay for it. The Fury fight will always be there. But at this stage at game, though, by the time Joshua gets to the Fury fight, he'll be on about 10% at purse, won't he? So, what do I think about Anthony Joshua getting rid of Robert McCracken? Well, it's not actually confirmed that Rob's gone out the door yet, is it? But you know, the word around the campfire is that no, McCracken's gone. He's been let go. That's the word. So I'm sure we'll hear something about that this week. But once it last week, we were hearing something about it being confirmed, and blah blah blah. It all seems to be up in the air, doesn't it? I don't know. What do I think about the Fury White situation? Well, we see we're going over all ground here. I understand that people want these questions answering, but we're going over all ground here. I don't think it'll happen. I think a pair of them will do each other's heads in and duck fans' heads in. So Dylan White's asked for twice the amount that they offered him. And what they offered him was 16 times more than his last purse, and then he's asked for double that. So what does that tell you? Well, it's like going to buy a car, isn't it? If you were going to buy a car, you say, how much do you want for it, mate? And they go, I don't know, say 8 grand. So I want 8 grand for it, and then they turn around and say, give you 4. That means they don't want to buy it, or they want to pinch it. So Dylan White, he don't want to fight Fury, or he wants to pinch double money. He don't want to fight him. And if people around him, you don't even want Dylan White to fight Fury, because he gets beat, doesn't he? Who does Dylan White fight next if it ain't Fury? I don't know, but brass neck on him, he's not bothered, is he? He keeps picking them 300,000s up for fighting stiffs and old men. The can man, anybody who wants it can get it, as long as they're over 40. Isn't that right, Eddie Hales? The 4-0 Iceman from Billy Ricky, free by way of. Who does Fury fight next if it ain't Dylan White? Well, he's in a bit of a dilemma now, really, because he's going to be wanting pay-per-view if he comes back to UK, which I don't really see him doing in his next fight. He's got one deal left with Aram, hasn't he? So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. As Al Heyman now put Canelo out of the reach of Eddie Hills. I don't think Al Heyman's going to let Canelo fight on the zone again. They're going to do everything they can to drown out Eddie. They'll juggle the numbers, and other people will not be getting paid as much as what they normally do, and they'll do everything to keep Canelo happy. And Canelo's loving, isn't it? He's just pimping himself out to all of them, isn't he? And he's got them all dancing to his tune. So that's how I look at it anyway. All right. We've done the Puma hard play, size 10 UK video. Porky, what did you think to Ben Davidson? Well, this is how I look at it. The Ben Davidson video will be on the members area tomorrow. Weapon of the week. So you'll have to go into the members area if you want to watch that. You'll see what I think about that. So that's about it, really. That's about it. So peace out, keep on trucking, keep supporting boxing. Don't have nightmares, all right? And don't forget to like and share the video and subscribe. If you've not subscribed to the channel, press the subscribe button and show a little bit of respect. A lot of time and effort goes into these videos. All right, peace out.
Robert Smith, do the right thing. Sort Gary Sykes' belt out and put it in history books that he's British champion outright at super featherweight. And I'll leave you alone, Robert Smith. Alright? Don't you forget.